So what is constructive laziness? Every day we navigate through this hustle culture. Alarm clocks going off, traffic, meeting after meeting. It's easy to dismiss your own needs when you're trying to please others or meet work deadlines and have a life at the same time. That's why we get overworked, and getting overworked is a real problem. Did you know that overworking leads to health issues like heart disease? Not to mention anxiety and depression. That's a high price to pay for not slowing down every once in a while. So how do we solve the issue of being overworked? That's the question. So what is constructive laziness? In this episode of Shots from the Winchester, learn what constructive laziness means and how you can use it for your benefit and get a little time back in your life right now. Let's break it down. What if I told you that you could steal back some me time, possibly every day? Steal back moments that are otherwise taken up with mediocre tasks and activities that could have been avoided if you had just been a little bit more prepared. This is the idea behind constructive laziness. Constructive laziness is all about preparing ahead to make life easier and less stressful later. It's preparedness rebranded. It's a classic that never stops being a game changer. It's not just about feeling good either. Lack of relaxation leads to increased anxiety and depression rates. And that goes for anyone, especially business professionals and the veteran population that we cater to on this podcast. This is why it's crucial to have a good work-life balance and find time to relax and enjoy yourself, have a hobby or do something outside or anything. Maybe you like going on walks, maybe you like to hike, maybe you like to run, but you feel crunched for time. Constructive laziness is all about creating those pockets of time for yourself throughout your day and throughout your week. I mean, you're working hard so that you can enjoy life, right? So why not actually enjoy life? It's about allowing ourselves those precious moments of time where you did the work already. That allows you to have all these extra moments of time that you can just recharge and relax. So how do we make this happen for ourselves? It can be pretty simple, really. We do prep work. That's it. It's just preparing for your day or preparing for your week. That's the constructive part. Finding the time in your week to do the prep work for your upcoming week or for your upcoming day will make things so much less stressful as you move forward in life. Think meal prepping. People meal prep all the time. Meal prepping could save you up to 8 hours a week. My wife and I prep food all the time. We're always prepping. We meal prep every week. We usually use Sunday to do that. It saves time and minimizes the risk of consuming things that are otherwise bad for you because you're looking for a quick option. This is useful in any aspect of your life that you know you could save more time and possibly even money throughout, but just prepping ahead of time. Let's stay on food for a minute because I seem to be hungry. Let's say you love a good sandwich for lunch, but you don't always have time to make one, especially in the moment. So instead, you end up going to a fast food joint. Stop that. By prepping a few sandwiches in advance, you save time. You don't have to go anywhere except for where you decide you want to eat that sandwich. And you're making a healthier decision than those greasy fries you were about to slam down your gullet. Build in the time. Building in the time to be on the constructive good side of your future self is super choice thing to do. Give your future self a high five. Where are my ADD and ADHD folks at? Do yourself a favor and don't get overwhelmed with trying to apply constructive laziness to everything all at once. Don't do that. That's gonna frustrate the hell out of you. Apply it to one thing at a time and get used to it first. Millions are already doing meal prepping. Maybe you can just start there. You can prep breakfast on Sunday when you're more relaxed, boil some eggs, a microwavable meal prep. Maybe you just find a meal prepping service. Maybe it's prepping your coffee or your tea in the morning so you don't have to get up and hustle around in the dark or whatever you're doing for that. Maybe you grind your beans at night so that you don't have to do that in the morning where you're not rushing around trying to get everything done. Now you have time in the morning to scroll through all those new Shots from the Winchester episodes. When we rush, we forget things, we make unhealthy choices, and we build so much more anxiety and stress in ourselves. So let's make new choices. Let's choose to be prepared instead. It's not just about food. It's about setting yourself up for a smoother day, less anxiety, more time for what you love. People prep medication in those little pill boxes. prepping work outfits. So all week now you already know what you're going to wear, so you don't have to wake up in the morning trying to figure it out. Maybe you prep your social media posts so you don't have to stress out about what you're posting. Grocery lists. That's a whole form of preparation right there. Chopping up the vegetables before a dinner. Maybe you do it the night before. Maybe you marinate the chicken the night before. Oh man, I'm really hungry. Think about your energy level throughout the week and then figure out a time when it's best for you to do this thing for yourself, to be prepared. The last thing you want to do is be rushing around when you should actually just be enjoying the time that you already saved for yourself. So as a recap, constructive laziness. Prepare everything ahead of time when you have the energy so that later you don't have to. Prep, plan, then enjoy those well-deserved moments of laziness. And it's not just about taking those lazy moments. It's about being smarter about how you're using your time. Now you know, and knowing is half the battle, yo Joe. If you want to learn more, if you want to know some examples of constructive laziness, definitely hit me up in the comments. And don't forget to like and share and subscribe for more life hacks like this and tips. Remember, a little prepping goes a long way in making every day more enjoyable. I'll see you in the next episode. Shots from the Winchester Podcast, brought to you by Greencastle Consulting, your nation's strategy execution firm.